Hello everyone, I wish you all a very happy new year 2024. So let us get started and see what is the outlook for 2024. And so guys, if you remember, we saw like 2021 and 2021 was the year where we have seen, huge number of opportunities. 2022 started declining where, we have seen all those fake or the professionals with fake experience, they got exposed and they were sacked from their opportunities. And 2023, I felt it was like a consolidation year where we have seen a very limited number of opportunities, right? We all hoped that the job market might improve in Q1 or Q2 or Q3 or Q4, but rather, we have seen in the entire year that, it more or less it was very similar. Like, market was very cautious because of the in the global scenario. Like, we were expecting recessions in US and many countries have already declared they are in recession. So that recession factor was looming a lot in 2023. So now, we all expected we will get calls in 2024. Even I expected, that market might improve in 2023 by a Q4, but I didn't see that happening. So let us see how 2024 will happen. So the first a sign that you will see that, market is improving, you will get, cues from your Q1. If market is improving, or you're getting better calls, so, watch out till your February, March, and see how US is reacting, and based on that you will know whether market is going to have more number of opportunities in 2024, or it will also be a consolidation year like 2023. Okay, so now 2023 was very tough for us, and many are saying that, at least in first quarter of 2024 it will be a very similar situation, but rather things might improve in Q2, or at least by Q2 in 2024. I mean, even I am, expecting that, things might improve after Q1. So so that's my, thing. If you have any alternate, you can always comment down in the comment section so we can, talk about that. So that is one thing. Now let us talk from the skill perspective, like, what all skills we would be requiring in 2024. Because, if you see this 2023, we had very limited number of openings, right? So when we had limited number of opportunities, many didn't get even, chance to attend interviews. So all those, are lying in the market now. I mean, they are in the market, and they even, whoever are working currently, they want to, change their, jobs, or maybe they want to shift. Now your competition is with them also. Now, because those guys are already working in 2023, their skills might have improved, right? But our skills are still same, right? Our skills are still same. Our story is still same. So even we tell same project description even today, but they might change it with time because they are working on newer projects, they are getting newer scenarios, so they are explaining, all of that, or they will try to explain them in the interview. But what about those who are not working and they still want to try in 2024 by learning and all? So for you guys, it is time to upgrade. And in 2024, the major skills that are going to, help you in getting your job in terms of priority for me is, first is your networking skills. So why I'm saying networking skill is, we have observed the trend in 2023 that, majority of jobs are getting filled through internal posting. right? Even they're not coming on to Naukri. So what, how does this will help with networking? So if you're trying to reach out to as many people as possible in, on LinkedIn or from different companies and all, and you're trying to follow, and you can ping them, you can text them, and you can connect with them, asking them if there are any openings, try to refer them. We never know, if you hit 10 stones, maybe one might hit the correct thing, right? So that is the probability that we need to stick on, to get a job. If you are very serious and very, you are very dedicated, try connecting with the people. So this is one tip I would like to give you. Try connecting with people. You can follow me on LinkedIn. I regularly try to post job openings related to Tableau. Okay, so try to connect with people, ask them, to refer them. You can reach out to the HRs, on LinkedIn platform, and you can always seek their help. So that way, you never know, you might get at least one opportunity or two opportunities. So there were situations where back when I was trying for job opportunities, I reached out to many people on LinkedIn, and they helped me in, getting call for interview, and even that got scheduled. So that is, there is very high probability. So that is why first skill that would require for us is a networking skill. Second is your resume skill or resume making skill. So still, see, if you see the journey of how resumes have evolved, earlier we just simply used to write, in a Word document and present it. Now there is a graphical representation. The fonts have changed, or the layouts have changed. They have become more, colorful. Right. So try to upgrade your resume with the standards that market is expecting. Okay, so that is the first thing that I would like to suggest. Try to improve your resume, and add new things in that. So I always tell that, whenever you are trying to, you know update your resume, try to see that, you are adding new things in that. So that is something that is going to help you a lot. If you are, keeping the old resume from years and all, that is not going to help us, because when an HR sees, hundreds and thousands of resumes every day, right? So we want our profile to get shortlisted, you know when they see our resume. So how are you going to do that? Highlight, you know uh, highlight the important or key points in your resume that is very important for you. Okay, so when, see, recruiter will have only 1 or 2 minutes to see your resume, so then they're not going to spend more than that time on your resume. So in that 1 minute, what is that you want to highlight, what is that you want him to see in your resume? So that is something that you should definitely highlight, because if you're not highlighting and he has to go through the entire resume of 4 pages, 5 pages, then your profile will not get shortlisted. Okay, so try to, think from that perspective also. So think from the perspective that, you are a recruiter and you want to shortlist a profile. So does your resume have that? Okay, so try to see from a third perspective, a third point perspective, and see how your resume is looking. Okay, maybe you can use the help of AIs that we have that can help us in creating resumes. Add keywords so that, your profile will get shortlisted. Okay, so that is something that I would like to say from resume skill perspective. Third is your job portals. Like say we have Naukri, we having Indeed, and many other, forums here. Okay, right. So here, how are you updating skill? What is that you are writing here? What is that you are writing on the headlines? What is the skill that you are writing? What is that you are writing? Your availability and all. So all of this will play a very crucial role. Okay, so when was the, last time you have updated your resume here? How will a client know that this is a new profile and all? So all of this skill, all of this you have to take care in terms of your job profile. Okay, so that is very, very important. This is going to help you. Okay, so try to update your resume every day. Try to add something new in that, or try to change something in that, and republish your resume every time. Have a better profile on Naukri, showcase what you have in that, and also highlight that. So that is very important. Same like this for LinkedIn as well. Okay, try to reach out to people. Okay, and have your profile tell what you are good at, showcase your Tableau skills, publish your dashboards, create your Tableau public profile. All of that are important here. So because this is the year where we want to showcase our skills so that we can sell ourselves for a better opportunity. So these are something that I feel are very important. Next is your tech skill, obviously, right? So that without that, we cannot clear the interview. So in terms of Tableau, if I talk what all we need, so obviously Tableau desktop we definitely need, or in terms of development, if I talk, so it is Tableau development skill. So like the number of dashboards that you have created, number of dashboards you have created, type of dashboards you have created, scenarios you have faced, and scenarios you have solved. All of this will play a very crucial role in terms of development, because last time 6 months back someone asked you a question, and again after 6 months also you are repeating the same thing. That is not going to help. Okay, so we want to improvise on that. We want to improve scenarios. We want to improve the development stack and all. So try to have at least 4 to 5 dashboard designs in your mind, so that it will help you in answering multiple questions related to Tableau dashboards, your design principles, how you have created the layout, or the KPIs or the scenarios that you have solved in that dashboard. Okay, so that is from development perspective. And then we would definitely need some admin skill here, because that is only going to add some extra points to your profile, and this I'm telling you continuously. So this goes hand in hand, because developer not only develops a report, he will also do some admin activities. Now it is up to you how much of admin activities you want to cover, whether you want to complete or have a full-fledged admin profile in your thing, or you want to have a limited thing. That is up to you. But I would definitely suggest you have some admin skills in that, like say related to server, publishing reports, scheduling reports, extracts, all about that. I want having user security and all of that you can talk about in this admin skill. So try to see that you have at least 3 to 4 points in your resume on admin thing. Okay, so these are two primary things that we need. Okay, apart from this, we have seen a trend where in interviews they were asking about ETL. So I would I would suggest you guys, or I would recommend you guys to start focusing on this as well, like because these days, or it has always been in the company or the real time, that we use some of the other ETL tools. So focus on any ETL tool that you feel comfortable with, or that you are comfortable in explaining, and you can talk about that in interviews. So example, say because I know Informatica and I've worked on that, I'm writing Informatica. So you can talk about any other thing, like say we have ab initio, we have SSRS and all of that you can talk, and you can explain that, because interviewer might definitely ask you at one point, like do you have awareness on ETL, or have you ever used ETL in your project. So in those situations, I don't want you guys to give a negative answer, that might result in an unwanted thing. So I don't want that to be happening. So you can focus on ETL. So when I say ETL, you can, so data warehousing concepts also will come into picture here, because ETL is always associated with data warehousing. So try to learn a new on ETL and data warehousing this year. So we have time in January. Okay, so you can focus about on this ETL and concepts on this. So that might definitely help you. And then I'm talking about the fourth thing, that is database, obviously. Okay, so without a database, we cannot work on development in real time. We will be using tables to connect, we will be using a data source to connect, right? So what are the different data sources you have connected to? So the more number of the exposure you have on different data sources, better it is going to help you. Okay, so that is something. Next is your Excel thing. Okay, or data profiling, because a lot of times we export the data into Excel to validate or to see the data, or to cleanse the data, and also we should be able to handle all of that in Excel. So you should be aware of pivoting, we should be aware of lookups, we should be aware of data filtering or data format and all. So next will be your documentation skill. So in real time, we will be creating multiple documentation, like say test case document we have seen, or you want to present something or you want to write something. All of that, for all of that, documentation skill is very, very important. Okay, so focus on that. Try to create a few documents, yourself, by taking any scenario or the dashboard that you are going to create. That is going to help you. That is one thing. Next is your email etiquettes, or rather, I would write, uh, projecting yourself or selling yourself. So back then, we used to give or talk about our project, like that. So how are we going to improvise that in 2024? So I want you to talk or have a better version or a refined version of explaining yourself in interview, because the first time when the recruiter will contact you uh, for a job opening, I want you to give a very nice answer. Okay, so all of that we should be ready. Next, when you get into a technical interview, I want you to give a better answer than what you were giving in 2023. Because see, the number of years, number of months are increasing. I know because of the less calls, we might get little demotivated, the flow that we have might get disturbed, but don't fall for it. Try to focus on the goal that we have set for ourselves, and see yourself in that position and work hard for that. And by improving this, explaining yourself in the project, explaining your project in a better way, explaining project scenarios in a better way, because we all have been practicing that from 6 months now, and I think we should be in a state with that we will explain that without any issues. So if you are focusing on all of these skills in 2024, I'm pretty sure you will land in a very good job. So with that said, I wish you all a very happy new year 2024, and all the best for your journey in 2024. you know and yeah, see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye and have a good day.